Hey guys, what's up? As requested by some of you, I'm going to be reviewing A Day in the Life by MattDoesFitness, or I should say, MattDoesFitness in it, because he's British.
Gladiator, YouTuber, author, A-list celebrity, father, lover.
Terry, do you realise who you're talking to? Get it done!
Join me for the next 24 hours as we lift the curtain on one of the world's most successful and powerful alpha males.
This is meant to be, that's meant to be realistic. Why are you saying all this?
I'm just starting the video.
I don't know why you're wearing a blazer jacket. Isn't it realistic? Yeah, but you don't wear that.
What?
You never wear that.
Good morning!
Nice house.
And I get a million questions and comments and DMs being like, what is your normal day look like? Like, what do you do on a regular day? And the reason I don't film it a lot of times is because it's not that exciting, but you guys are weird, you want to see it, so it's happening. The plan today is literally to do what I normally do. I'm not going to add any extra activity, I'm not going to buy any weird food, it's going to be my normal day. So, morning routine.
He has some dark eye circles. It's not very severe, but it's pretty visible, even with the lighting. You can clearly tell. That's because of all of the stress, but pretty much everybody who goes to the gym has dark eye circles. It's very rare that they don't.
Luke, good morning. What are you doing? Oi.
Oh, look at the collection. Who's the best player?
Trust our shine.
Yeah, he's my favourite.
Speaking of Mo Salah, how did he get on last night? Oh, not good, mate, because Liverpool lost.
I hope that he's not forcing his son to go to the gym. Probably not, but a lot of these guys do. He did get him into football, the biggest slave sport on earth. Absolute losers watch it, and then you have the hooligans fighting for nothing. It's really one of the gayest sports out there.
Liverpool lost to Everton last night. Arsenal won 5-0 because I was there. Man City are playing tonight, Fab. If Man City win a show, if Man City lose tonight, we could genuinely win the league.
Should we put a massive bet on? Should we bet the...
Wow, you could win a league. But you're not even part of the game. Oh no, it's because you're a slave. In your slave mind, the team is part of your city, which is why you are also part of the team. It's as if you're with the team, and then you're part of these guys who kick around the ball against this other team of slaves. But wow, you could win it. These slaves are so cute.
whole house?
20 grand, yeah. Lucas, you want some cereal, mate? Let's go, cereal. So, normal routine, Fab. I'm sure you're dying to know. The boys get up at like 7, they'll come into our room, we'll have like a cup of tea, we have a kettle in our bedroom. I'll show that in a bit. We have a kettle in our bedroom. Mara's still asleep. The boys will have porridge in our room, then they come down, which is now, for like second breakfast. Every few days, Mara will go on a mad one and just lie in, 8:15.
Did he just say that he gives his children porridge, or for the whole family? That's absolute slave food. Seriously. He looks like he has a lot of money. Why wouldn't you eat steak for breakfast, or at least bacon and eggs? That's not even expensive. Actual real food. Porridge was fed during famine to the absolute slaves, the bottom people. Why would you eat that willingly? That's really strange.
Hey, Mara's still in bed. He'll come down any minute now. Anyway, this is currently second breakfast that Luca is orchestrating. Mara, good morning. Mara, do you have the longest sleep in the history of the world? Have you had any porridge yet? Or are you going straight for the shreddies?
Straight for a study.
Oi. Right, pour them out. Pour out how many?
Cute kid. At least he has children, but obviously he's a horrible influence on the children. Your sons, especially, but your children in general, also the daughters, will learn everything from the father. But the sons really look up to the father. Whatever he will do, they will do. Because he's into football like a slave, they are already also, at least one of them you could see before. I guess that the older one is. And if he's into bodybuilding, then they will also be. Even if he doesn't force them to do it, they will just want to do it because they look up to the father. That's natural. It's normal to do what the father does. Your father teaches you what you're supposed to do in your life. Your father teaches you everything. If you don't send your children to school, which he for sure will. It's Britain. Everybody does. But still, in general, it will still happen like that.
I think you want. Do you remember last time we did this? You just poured peas all over the floor. How sick is this oversized t-shirt?
Yeah, I was going to say. Did you enjoy your holiday?
Oh my god, man. It's so sad. Does the kid already have dark eye circles? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the shadow. It could be, but I feel like he does. Which wouldn't be surprising, because if you eat that kind of garbage. Why do people feed their children cereal and all of this grain stuff? You don't understand that these grain products, these seed products, you're actually eating seeds, ground up, made into these forms. It's just sludge made into forms. You don't understand that it's made for slaves. Or you do not get it. It's really strange. Did he say that they ate porridge before? And now they're going to eat cereal? Like, literally, this is the cheapest food in the supermarket. You don't understand why. It's for the absolute bottom slaves. It's what all of the poor people are supposed to eat. How do you not get that? How do you not understand why it's so cheap? It's full of glyphosate, which will make the kids infertile. It doesn't only happen to women. The men will also become infertile. You're actually making your children infertile right now. And then it only has sugar, anti-nutrients, and all kinds of toxins, pesticides, herbicides. Completely toxic.
Have a few beers.
Can you make a smoothie?
Where's the one that Mummy just had? I think she's hidden it
The kid is addicted to smoothies because he's really addicted to sugar.
in the fridge. Oh, look what I found. Jackpot! What do you think? So at this point,
I don't know what the smoothie was made out of. I'm going to assume that it's not full of raw milk, eggs, and liver. That could actually be a good smoothie to give your children. It was probably full of high sugar fruits. What else? Hopefully, no caffeine, probably not. They wouldn't give that to their children, but that's what you can expect in modern smoothies. It's garbage.
Oh, don't. Oh.
No way are you getting that out of the toaster like that.
what do you mean?
That's basically still.
Whoa, oh, wait. Firstly, bread, worst food on earth. Only fiber, anti-nutrients, and sugar. Super toxic, glyphosate filled. But more so, what's on the left side there? Is that margarine? I didn't really see. Looks like a margarine container. I was curious, which is why I looked it up. From what it says here, it actually has rapeseed oil. It makes sense because in these containers, you usually don't find real butter. The main ingredient may be real butter, milk, but it's mixed. Really horrible for your arteries. Really, man, stop eating that. It's a way to poison you. Let's be real. There's no need to put rapeseed oil inside of your butter. Come on. Eat real butter, if anything. Ideally raw butter, but even some Kerrygold butter, for example, would be totally fine in comparison because this stuff is gonna kill you. You want to be around for your children, right?
Also, I eat a lot of butter, just throwing it out there. Because it is thick bread as well, in my defense. Today's workout is going to be, well, I'm training twice.
It's just amazing to me. As I said, it seems like he has a lot of money. He has this house. I doubt that he spent all of it on the house. Why does he give his children cereal? And then why does he eat bread himself? Bread was fed to the absolute slaves in history. It's when there was famine, that's what you ate. It's ground up seeds made into sludge. It doesn't get any worse. It is not food by any definition. You're eating ground up seed sludge with rapeseed oil and some butter on it. I don't get it. Why don't you eat some steaks? Eat some lobster?
So basically, the way my training is scheduled now, structured now, I'm training for Series 2 of Gladiators, right? So my training is very it's pretty hybrid. I'm doing lots of different stuff basically. So in the morning, every day or 6 days, I'll do my standard bodybuilding stuff. So today it's going to
Oh my god, look at those eye bags and dark eye circles. Hey, who knows, maybe he didn't sleep well this day, but realistically, most of these guys look like that. It's his lifestyle and his diet. Good edits, but he's doing nothing. He's just lifting man-made metal up and down. Even if you do the best editing, it still looks like he's a loser. He's still doing nothing. You can't make something like that look good. It will never have any meaning.
session is done. Session 1 of the day done. Anyway, who cares? Right, let's talk about the mother effing house, mate. Garden, house, everything. We're going to do
For a second, I thought that it's an ice bath out there.
is going down in the next week or so, which will obviously make a massive difference. You can see the edging all the way around there. Forget when you...
It's always the same weather in Britain.
The key to cracking eggs is crack them on a flat surface. If you crack them on the edge of something, they're more liable to...
At least he's eating some real food, and the yolks actually look sort of orange, which is good.
break and put shell everywhere.
I just
It's mixed, yellow and orange.
film from here. Very questionable.
We haven't got a food bin because all of our food waste goes down the sink.
If you touch it, does it make your hands sandy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you take it off.
Mara, who's
But the amount of bread this guy eats, just grains all day. It's a seed-based diet. Literally, so far. This makes no sense. Slaves used to eat a seed-based diet. It's when you had no food. It's during the times of famine. He's living in this house, mostly eating seeds so far. Unbelievable.
the best scrambled egg maker in the world?
Daddy.
Oi. That's 5 eggs, 2 bagels, and about 1,000 calories of butter once again. I want to go orange juice all the way. Orange juice with bits for extra micronutrient. You're deliberately buying smooth orange.
Wait, he said that there's extra bits in there, as in what? Fiber? And that gives you extra micronutrients? What are you talking about? There's no micronutrients in fiber. Technically, there are, but you wouldn't be able to digest them anyway, even if there would be. But what is he even talking about specifically? If you juice the fruits, if they would be raw, it's probably pasteurized juice. I would just assume, okay, maybe it isn't. Then you won't be getting anything anyway. What would you be getting out of it? The plant version of vitamin C, not DHAA, which is the animal version, which is what the human body needs. The plant version is pretty much pointless for humans anyway, but sure, you can get some plant vitamin C. And then what? That's about it, really.
Orange juice. Grow up, mate.
Who's your best friend?
Fab.
Hey! What's the plan now, Matt, for the rest of the afternoon?
Very exciting. It's an activity I call sitting on my mat.
You can know if there's something wrong in the family if your child doesn't say that their best so-called friend is their mother, father, or at the very least, the brother or sister. Maybe it was a joke for the video, whatever, I'm just pointing it out.
For like 2 hours doing stuff. And then, or 2 hours, an hour, and then we go back from school, we'll do... context. I'm going to provide you with no context for that. So what I'm doing now is...
I do have to say the house looks pretty nice, pretty great design.
Through the hood now, sounding like bravado. Why you eat bread with avocado? We be trying to dash shells before it landing on tomato.
Gonna laugh, man. That's not a realistic contender. Big guys, isn't it? Absolutely killing it.
Alright, all sports are obviously for slaves. It's just a way to live in slavery for men, to do something, even though they're actually doing nothing. That's it. But rugby is a sort of manly sport, in big quotes. No sports are manly, obviously. Real men do something completely else. But when you compare it to American football, which is a complete joke, it's just a different version of rugby. It's just rugby with protective gear, that's it. It's just rugby for pussies, essentially. I gotta say, at least he's doing rugby, at least it's something, even though all sports are garbage in the end.
It is fun to be fair. Everyone knows who's...
He seems like a well-meaning father, from what it seems like. It's just that most parents today are misinformed. It's not as if most people want to hurt their children. They just don't understand what they are doing to them when they feed them all of these gut-destroying foods, which will make the children later depressed, possibly drug addicted. It can actually happen because of that. Purely because of eating cereal, your children could end up on the street on drugs, although most likely with this kind of upbringing it won't happen. But that's generally where addictions come from. That's the point.
Sammy. Is that a cat there?
At last, some real food. Ideally, he would be eating it raw. He could afford some really good meat, but it's so strange that he eats that in the evening as the last meal.
Bit stiff. Yeah. It's like my traps on my shoulder. I really favour this side when I tackle. I shouldn't reveal that, but I really favour this side when I tackle. So I try as much as I can to tackle here. And so, yeah, my shoulder is just.
You did well though.
Thanks, mate.
It was good.
It. I feel like it's good prep because, yeah, especially a couple of those guys are absolute monsters. So I think it's good. If I can withstand that, I think I'm good to go. You know, we have 2 haché steaks because they're sick. Super.
It's really overcooked, really well done. When you do that, in this case, probably pretty much half of the protein is gone, and the micronutrients also pretty much gone. The B vitamins, the water-soluble vitamins, and even the fat-soluble vitamins, if there was any fat, also largely destroyed. A Fanta.
Fries and then a salad.
And some salad, of course. At least the cucumbers are fruits, but still, on the outside they have pesticides. If you would cut off the skin, it wouldn't be super bad. It's just a fruit, some water, doesn't have anything really. But from the rest, you will get a lot of toxins for sure.
How would you rate my rugby? Let's go
You put in terms of effort, I'd give you like a 9. No, have you played rugby before or not?
At school.
At school.
Yeah.
Considering you haven't done much of it, with a bit of a technique change, you'll be really good at it.
Freaking Brighton, mate. Brighton used to be really good. I was banking on them to take some points off Man City. First half, they're losing 3-0. The boys are in bed. This is basically most evenings we'll like sit, watch stuff on Netflix. Watch one on Netflix. It's freaking cool.
Baby reindeer.
Baby
Yeah,
reindeer.
weird. I've seen it.
Oh,
It's
I've seen it
quite-
advertised.
It's quite weird, but like it is cool. It's like cool because it's quite different. Do you know what I mean?
And then Matt puts that next to me, and then we both eat it.
Yeah. This is like a way of me. Sure, I like.
It's very interesting. It doesn't matter how much money you have when you grow up as a slave. You still end up watching Netflix at the end of the day, eating some kind of sweets. I say sweets, but really you're just eating toxins with sugar, that's what you call them, from a plastic package. Just absolute slave food. Obviously, that will also destroy your endocrine system because that stuff is full of endocrine disruptors, as in completely all of them. Probably every package is full of it. People have no idea what they are eating nowadays. You do bodybuilding and all of that, then at least be hormonally healthy. Eat mostly meat, eat a lot of raw animal fat, and stop with all of this garbage. He could be living a somewhat healthy life if he didn't do all of that. He has the means to do it. He's just very misinformed and probably actually brainwashed.
Eating sweets, but particularly on days when I feel like I've undereaten calorie-wise. Like my protein's been
You're undereating micronutrient-wise, as in severely. You're most definitely micronutrient deficient in a lot of stuff.
high. Like I've had probably sitting on about 150 grams of protein, and I'll have another shake before I go to bed. So
He doesn't understand that when you cook food, you destroy the protein.
that's pretty much what my day looks like.
This is like the most
days of
raw
week.
video that we've done together.
Yeah.
He looks very tired and exhausted. It's not normal to look like that. Maybe if you wake up in the middle of the night, but those under-eye bags are not normal to have in the evening. It's just because his life is way too stressful and he eats a seed-based diet. That's exactly what you should expect.
But that is like a reflection of what most of my days are like. Obviously things change when I go to do like events or TV stuff or I'm out, but when I'm at home, this is basically what my day is. That's it. See you later.
I feel like he really means well overall. It's just that he's very misinformed, and as I said, you could pretty much call him brainwashed. If you eat mostly seeds throughout the day, you're brainwashed. You don't even understand what you're eating. When you look at a piece of bread or cereal, and you don't see that it's ground up seeds made into sludge, and then it's baked into this form, then you're brainwashed because you're not seeing reality. You're looking at something, but you're not seeing it for what it is. That's the case here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be eating seeds throughout the day. Seeds are inedible. Those ones are cultivated. As I said, full of toxins, really hardcore ones. They will destroy your gut microbiome, which will make you depressed, miserable. that's what you will do to your children. He seems like a well-meaning father, as I said, but he doesn't understand what he's doing to his children. The children are going to be depressed, have eczema, maybe glasses later on, as in bad eyesight. So many problems. Humans in nature eat raw meat, they drink blood, they eat your organs, they eat a lot of raw fat, they get eggs and eat them raw, and so on. That's not what you're feeding your children. I didn't even see the children eat any animal foods. They probably do. It's not as if he was showing what his children eat in a day, but we only saw absolute garbage. And if you start off your day with such garbage, your day is not going to be very fun. And the rest of your life is also not going to be. You really got to be aware of the severe health issues that are going to be coming. And you will not even understand why they happen. That's how it is with most parents. Their children get sick, they themselves get sick, and they just have no idea. The father or the mother gets a heart attack. Oh, no idea why it happened. We lived healthy. We ate a low-fat diet. Not that he does because of the eggs, but maybe the woman does. Women fall for it more often. And as I said, children start wearing glasses. Oh, it's just a coincidence. Oh no, he was playing too many video games. No, that's not the problem. It is a problem. And video games are a problem for different reasons more so. But it's vitamin A deficiency, it's a deformed skull if you cannot develop properly when you grow up, especially if you're not breastfed long enough, and if you don't get enough fat-soluble vitamins when you're growing up, and so on. I really wish this guy the best, but he needs to change a lot about his life. Thanks for watching.